Hey YouTube, it's Marquita and Krista, and we got a request to do the wife tag. So we're gonna do it a little bit different because I know that a bunch of people kind of like went through the questions and then asked the other person the questions. So we're just gonna, I guess, kind of tag team questions and just kind of wing it. So, yep, here we go.
Wing it.
First question: how did we meet?
At this party that I wasn't even going to go to, but my brother suggested that we go, and then I saw this girl that I wasn't even going to talk to, and then my brother told me that I need to talk to her, and then I kind of smooth talked my way in, and then I kind of got her number by putting my number in her phone, and then I told her to call me to see if she had the right number, and I got it. And then we talked all night after I left party.
After I threatened you.
Whatever.
What was your first impression of each other? My first impression that she was mean. She had this really like mean look on her face, and when I was trying to pressure her into trying this drink, she was not having it. But I didn't care because I was gonna make her try that drink.
Um, I get that a lot. People think that I'm mean, but that's the way I like it because then people want to talk to me because I'm not a people person. So, yeah. Let me see. My first impression of you. Mm, I don't know. I just smiled. I liked it. I like what I saw.
Uh huh. Where was our first date?
So why you asking me? You know where it was.
You were there. It was Maggiano's Little Italy. It's also where we had our rehearsal dinner for our wedding. Yep. Where was our first kiss and how was it? I have to tell the story because it is hilarious. So, after we came back from our first date, Krista came back to my condo and we sat and we talked on the sofa for like hours. But we had, both of us had Italian food and it was really filling. And needless to say, we had both been sitting there for so long that our stomachs were both bubbling. Like you could hear them. They were talking. They were like, roar. So apparently we both needed to pass gas and or go number two. And neither one of us wanted to stop talking, but we just kept acting like we both knew that we weren't hungry because we had just finished eating. And so we're sitting on the sofa and just our stomachs are rumbling, rumbling, rumbling. So that's how we ended up ending our first date. And it took us like 2 hours for one of us to make the first move because we're like sitting there all awkward, like we're like 16 in high school, all nervous. And then I don't remember, how did you? I think you were the one that
I
initiated.
just kind of went for it. I think more so the dog was freaking me out than anything because she didn't want me to be there.
Yeah.
So she kept barking and growling and under my feet growling at me, and I was just like, well, it's now or never.
And it was just a quick peck. And then that was it. No makeout session. It was just a quick peck. And then I think we were both so nervous and then embarrassed that our stomachs were growling and rumbling that we just needed to go to our respective corners, our respective homes, and like have a good poop.
I sure did.
I did. Okay. When did you know that they were the one?
Day one,
Day one.
I knew.
Yep. After I talked to her all night and then it sealed it like on our first date, I knew. I didn't want to let her know, but I knew. Do you guys have any traditions?
I think so.
We watch Maury every day together. It's kind of ratchet, but we do. We have to watch Maury religiously. And then what else do we do? The tradition. We have date nights on Saturdays.
We try to.
We try to. Before baby, we used to have date night every Saturday. What's your favorite thing to do together?
Sleep. It's my favorite thing to do with you.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the censored version or not.
No, like for real, sleep.
She likes to cuddle.
Cuddle.
Yeah, that's we're not get your minds out of the gutter. We're not talking about that. My favorite thing to do together is watch TV, and we have random conversations about random stuff. I like to have those. What was your first road trip?
Pasco.
Yeah, we went over the mountains to visit my insane family. I've never, none of my girlfriends have ever met my extended family. Crystal was the first one. And she survived. That's how I definitely knew she was the one because she didn't go running in the other direction. So.
Nobody scares me.
What's your favorite memory you have with each other? I think mine is a toss up between our wedding day and the day that Riley was born.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yep. Who said I love you first and where?
Next question.
Krista did, and it was in bed. And we'll just leave it at that.
Next question.
Who wears the pants in the relationship?
Okay. I would say that neither one of us do.
Yeah, that's true. We don't.
Because I could ask her to do something and she won't do it until the next time I ask her 10 days later to do it. So, there's no pants. No.
The same goes for her. I ask her to do stuff. She won't do it. So she'll be like, I forgot.
Well, I really do. I really do forget.
What would they eat every day if they could? Censored.
I would say
food. What would you eat food wise every day?
Chicken Alfredo every freaking day.
I would, or you would?
Oh, I would. What would you eat every day?
Yes.
Macaroni and cheese every day.
I think that if she could every day, I think she would eat White Castle cheeseburgers.
Probably that too. The real ones, though.
The real White
Eat
Castle.
the frozen ones every day.
I think we need to get stock in White Castle. Let's see. What's the best date you guys have been on together?
Probably when we went to the arcade and she was doing the Dance Dance Revolution. Hilarious. It was funny. Oh, and when we went to Hooters, that was good too.
Oh yeah, that was fun. The bowling. There used to be a bowling alley with a Hooters. Like, what better way? Wings, boobs, and bowling.
And it had a casino as well. So.
And then it shut down.
Nobody knows why.
Sad face.
The Hooters.
My favorite best day would probably be the day Krista proposed. That was a sneak attack date. That was date night, but then she sneak attacked me. So yeah, that was the best date. What's my favorite music?
Soul, old school. Some of it's pretty cool, but I was before my time and her time as well. But I don't understand. Whatever, she was here before. So.
Her favorite music is, if I'm not in the car, it's either Tank, like R&B, or it's like hardcore Eminem rapping, people being killed type music. I hate it so much. And luckily now that Riley's here, we don't have to listen to that in the car.
It's alright.
Okay. What could they spend hours doing? What could I spend hours doing?
Googling. YouTubing. Tweeting. Facebooking. Reading, probably, if she ever picked that up again. Reading. think you guys keep her pretty preoccupied, so she hasn't. I haven't seen her read a book in a while.
No, I haven't read a book in a while. I need to. She could spend hours. Well, she just finished watching Weeds, but she could spend hours either watching shows like Weeds or
That I've already
watching
seen.
that she's already seen. She likes to look at whole series. We just finished what, Nip Tuck?
Yeah.
We just went through all of Nip Tuck. So that's like her favorite thing to do is go back through old TV show series and watch the whole thing. We did Prison Break about a year and a half ago, and then we did Nip Tuck, and now she just finished Weeds. And I think we're gonna do Luther next. We've never seen that, but I think that's gonna be our next one on our list. She could do that, or she could spend hours watching violent movies where people's heads get blown off in the first 10 seconds of the movie. She doesn't do that when I'm here either. She's sitting in front of the TV. What's on the screen? Murder movies, gang movies, people getting blown up, gun shooting.
I like
violence.
to be aware of my surroundings and what people could possibly attack me with, so that I would be prepared.
What would I be watching?
On the screen, some wedding show, something about babies, or some documentary about the most weirdest things you could think of. I don't know. If usually if I come home and the TV's on, it's something about some wedding or RuPaul, one of the two. Yes.
I love RuPaul.
And she says that she doesn't watch a lot of TV, and that it's my fault that because we have cable now, it's my fault that she watches TV. I mean, what else would she be doing if she wasn't watching?
I didn't have a TV before I met Krista, and I was perfectly happy with that. I read a book a week.
Oh, so
at the
it's
least.
my fault that you don't read. I've given you 3 books to read, and you haven't even scratched them yet.
Whatever.
So
Whatever. Because they have killing in them. Anyway.
Great books.
What do you argue about the most?
Actually, we don't argue anymore. It's a little bit waste of our time to argue because nobody wins.
Nope. We're both Aries.
It's terrible. But when we did argue, I would say that it was about dumb stuff.
Or money.
Yeah, but money comes when it goes.
Yep.
Whatever. We know what to do to get more, and whatever. Or sex. We would argue about that. But that's not even that's not even a category anymore. It doesn't matter.
No.
I think we're abstinent.
Shut up.
But it's okay. I mean,
Shut up.
I don't have any complaints.
Next question. You're out to eat. What kind of dressing does she get on her salad?
You? Caesar?
Caesar for her as well. What is one food she doesn't like? Or I don't like?
That you don't like?
It's easy.
Is it?
Yeah. One food I don't like, or one food category I don't like. She doesn't like sweets while she's thinking. Hello.
Well, I can't really think because I don't cook it. If you don't like it, I don't cook it, so it doesn't even.
If we were to go out to a restaurant, like you wanted to go to Salty's last week.
Oh, she doesn't like seafood. There's something wrong with her.
I hate seafood.
She's retarded or something.
I can taste the ocean. It's gross. Let's see. You go out to eat. What kind of drink does she order? Beer, usually a Mac and Jack. If it's non-alcoholic, then it would be Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew if they have it on tap.
Root beer. She doesn't really order alcoholic drinks. She's kind of a non-drinker in that aspect. She won't order wine because, which I mean, it makes sense. Why pay $8 for a glass of wine when you can pay $4 more for the entire bottle? Which I understand completely. I wouldn't drink wine at a restaurant either. But although people say that you shouldn't order beer at a restaurant either, but On that note, beer. Some beer they don't sell in the store, so I can drink Corona at home, and I won't order a Corona in the restaurant. But Mac and Jack, no problem. That's restaurant only. And I really do get upset when local restaurants don't have Mac and Jack. I just
And for those of you who are not in the Pacific Northwest, Mac and Jack is a local beer. We try to not only eat organic and local, we drink our beer local as well. Give back to the local economy. So, and Mac and Jack's pretty good.
it's
Actually.
really great. It's dark. It's smooth. It's great.
Yeah. If I was collecting anything, what would it be?
Collecting.
Yeah.
Collecting. Photos. Little trinkets that we if we go places. Mostly pictures. I'll tell you that. Videos. She has to have a video of pretty much everything. Michael Jackson paraphernalia. Paraphernalia, I say. That's about it that I can think of.
I used to have this really odd collecting thing, but I won't share that here.
Don't do it.
You guys would think differently of me if I shared that one. I don't think Krista collects anything. Oh, she collects shot glasses. Everywhere we go, she collects shot glasses. What's your favorite type of sandwich?
Yours, cold cut turkey, no pickles, tomatoes, no onions, just pretty much bread, cheese, and meat. Pretty much.
Yep.
Boring.
I think her favorite sandwich would still be White Castle cheeseburgers. And if it's a regular sandwich, I guess from Panera it would be the Chipotle. Anything with Chipotle or anything that's hot, that's her favorite type of sandwich.
Although I love Italian, any kind of Italian sandwich at any sandwich place.
Oh yeah, with salami on it and prosciutto and stuff like that. Yeah. I think we already answered that. What's her favorite sports team? Hers is the Cincinnati Bengals, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
who they?
And
what's your favorite sport team? I'm not even sure she has a favorite sport team. To tell you the truth, we don't really watch sports all very much.
No, not really.
I mean, but I guess any hometown team.
Any hometown team. So I usually root for football, the Falcons and the Seahawks. And then, of course, I love the Storm, WNBA. And that's really it. We only watch baseball. We only watch basketball and football around here. That's really about it. Who is her best friend? Hers is a girl named Sophia, who happens to be Riley's godmother. Who's my best friend? Keisha. What is something that you do, or what is something that I do that you wish that I wouldn't? Bitch at her.
No, I wish that she wouldn't leave cabinet doors, toilet seats, mailboxes, anything. I wish she wouldn't leave those things open. I feel like if you open it, you need to close it when you're done, but she doesn't do that.
Nope, I don't. I wish that she wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on, we're gonna have to pause so we can get Riley. Yeah. Okay, we had to get Riley. She's getting a little fussy. I can't really think of anything that I wish that she would. I'm sure that once this video's over, she'll do something that I wish that she wouldn't do. Oh, well, we have this thing we burp and we score it, but sometimes she like really projects her burps and it really kind of bugs me. But she's gonna keep doing it. Yep, that right there.
Excuse me.
But usually they're louder in the morning. Oh, and I wish she wouldn't pee with the door open, but that's gonna.
I'm claustrophobic.
She's gonna pee with the door open anyway. Oh, this is yours. No, Dick. If you had to bake me a cake for my birthday, what kind of cake would it be?
Cake.
Cake.
Cake. Wow, I'm not much of a baker.
It's theoretical.
I heard her say that she likes red velvet cake. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't really pay attention when she talks about sweets and stuff because I don't eat them myself.
Mm-mm.
So,
We don't eat sweets in general anyway.
so cake wouldn't even be baked in this house. She wants something for her birthday. I don't need to bake anything.
Okay, okay. Little baby's ears here. If I had to bake her a cake, it would be a cheesecake. That's what kind of cake that she likes. For her birthday, though, yeah. Did or does she play any sports? She used to play basketball. She used to also be a mascot in school. Oh, and softball. Hmm.
Mascot was fun.
Okay, what about me?
Would you do some cheerleading? That's not a sport.
It is a sport. I did competition cheerleading.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead.
Did you do some track?
Yes.
I think you did some basketball for a little bit.
Yes.
I don't think you did no softball.
No.
And she might have did some other sports that I didn't have in my school, so I don't know.
Marching band.
Oh, that's not a sport.
It is a sport.
Band geek.
I am a band geek. You tried marching 12 minutes in the halftime.
I get you.
Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about rolling your toes. I'm talking about busting 90s. No shamming.
Word.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Didn't I already ask you what could I spend hours? Yep. So last question is what is one unique talent that she has?
She's crazy at any kind of craft. Her imagination is outrageous. She could picture something and put it down on paper or whatever, just like that, and it would be exactly how she pictured it.
One unique talent that she has that I didn't really know until Riley was born is that she's very motherly. Like you wouldn't this hard exterior, you wouldn't think when you first meet her, you wouldn't think. But that's Riley's favorite parent right there. Like her and Riley are like this. So yeah, it's unique because most people don't know that she possesses that. But yeah.
I got a lot of love to give. Oh, baby.
All right. Well, that is all the questions for the wife tag. So the next thing that I need for you guys to do is tag your it. All of you couples out there, girlfriends, wives, engaged. If you have a boyfriend, if you have a husband, all you have to do is replace the he for she or vice versa. And let me know when you complete your tag video so I can watch it. So, Riley, do you have any questions for mommies? No. Do you have any questions you want YouTube to answer?
Do you see?
No, you don't have any? No. Okay. Well, that is our tag. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.